Hello, and welcome to
Papi Approved Movies.
My name is Papi.
And I'm Natalie.
In our podcast, we'll review and critique my favorite PG-13 movies.
Movies that I wasn't allowed to watch until I turned 13.
Once a month, Natalie and I will watch a new PG-13 movie.
And let's see if Papi's movies live up to the hype.
Which, of course, they will.
Today we're going to be watching XXx.
Before we begin, there will be spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie and don't want it to be spoiled,
Press pause and come back when you're finished. Now, Papi, tell me the deets on this movie.
Hello, Natalie.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Ready to talk about this movie?
I guess.
As I was watching it, I have a guess of what your stars are going to be. I don't think you liked it very much. It didn't seem to appease to you. It also seemed very cheesy, and I don't know. I think you're going to hate it, so we'll find out.
What's your stars guess?
The 2.5 or 3. 2.5 or 3 is where I'm going.
Okay.
XXx came out in 2002 with a runtime of 2 hours and 4 minutes. It's not streaming anywhere. We had to rent it on Amazon. It's written by Richard Wilkes and directed by Rob Cohen. Main stars are Vin Diesel, Asia Argento, and Martin Sacas. Fun facts, Vin Diesel dropped out of the franchise and was replaced for the sequel, but he came back for part 3. Anyway, so what do you think of the movie?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like, yeah, I predicted you weren't going to like it. I thought it was pretty good action. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I just didn't think it was your cup of tea.
It was boring.
That it was not. It was full of action, lots of stuff going on.
The storyline wasn't capturing me.
It's very simple storyline.
I wasn't captured.
You weren't captured, but did you understand it?
I think so.
We'll find out as we move forward. What do you rate it?
2 stars.
Oh, worse than I thought. 2 stars.
I didn't switch it on you. It's written right here.
No, I trust you. You said you do 2 stars. You did 2 stars. I would have figured 2.5 stars because it's an action movie, rather plain and simple. You were entertained, it seemed like. You weren't bored and you weren't falling asleep.
That's what you think.
Wow, it looked like you were captivated, but I guess not. All right, 2 stars. Wow, that's a rough one.
Mm-hmm. And I only wrote 4 notes.
4 notes? That means it's a really good movie without having to overanalyze anything.
3 of the 4 notes were things that wouldn't be made today.
Oh, all right.
There was nothing that was like, I would want to talk about this again because I just don't think it was worthwhile. Why don't we get into the recap?
All right. Movie begins with tuxedo-wearing spy stealing a gadget. He's quickly surrounded and enters a death metal club to get away. Unfortunately for the spy, the club is run by the Anarchy 99 gang. Their leader, Yorgi, has his brother Kirill kill the agent and get back the gadget. At NSA headquarters, Special Agent Gibbons says they need a new type of spy to infiltrate Anarchy 99. A99 has started developing a biological weapon called Silent Night. Gibbons comes up with a list of expendable civilians that would fit in with A99 to infiltrate the organization and stop their master plan. What do you think of this? As opposed to using spies that they usually use, they've decided to go with civilians, like hardcore extreme sports people.
I don't know. Seems kind of dystopian and weird.
Why dystopian?
I don't know what dystopian means.
But it sounded good when you said it. That's a yes. Thank you for nodding on a podcast.
I said, uh-huh.
No, you went after I yelled at you. All right.
Isn't that when things are the way they're not supposed to be?
No. Now I'm confused with dystopian. Dystopian is like a futuristic model that things are hopeless. Like the opposite of utopian, which is like a perfect society.
But people say that COVID-19 was dystopian.
Yeah, like the world was in a dystopian state in a way, because things were just really unreal, like very odd.
Yeah, it's dystopian in the movie.
All right, so English majors, please don't email us with proper definitions here. We're just having a good time. Yeah, I think it was a terrible idea, especially if you're going to get like criminal type of the guy, because the guy got arrested and they're going to make him do the work.
I don't understand why these people are not worth the training. Like, they don't have any training.
That's right. They just put them in there immediately. Like, they don't have any time to, like do anything. Yeah.
Aren't there CIA members that could do this?
Well, I guess that's the point. The CIA is too refined, or the NSA is too refined. We need, like, someone who's, like, down and dirty with this kind of group of people.
I know. What if they betray you? What if they run away? Like,
right. Or they join the gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're supposed to be, like, wild. You don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
Like, they might be like, wait a minute, I kind of want to join this mafia that I'm supposed to be, like, checking out. And then, like, they're trapped forever there. And you're like, wait, how do we, like, pull them back?
We don't. They just left. Anyways, next we see State Senator Hotchkiss go to a country club. He gives his key to a valet. The valet is really Extreme Sports online persona, Xander Cage, in disguise. X takes off in Hotchkiss's Corvette and starts live streaming the whole ordeal.
I didn't think that live streaming was a thing at this time.
Neither did I. Because it didn't seem like they were live streaming it. They were just recording it with, like, video cameras. But it's for his online content, it seemed like, right?
Yeah.
Because he's, like, talking to the fans.
Yeah.
So it has to go online.
But it's like a TV thing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's selling DVDs on the black market. It doesn't make sense. It must go online. The internet did exist at this time.
I mean, I'm sure he's on news for being, like, this crazy wild dude, but, like...
Well, he's like a motocross champion. So he's like a motorcycle champion.
Oh. But I just don't see the logistics of this.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. But I do know that he puts it out, and he has a manager that takes care of it, so... Anyways, cops give chase, and to finish off the caper, X drives the Corvette off of the bridge and parachutes away. Car is destroyed, and X and his crew get away with all the footage. X gets home, there's a huge party waiting for him. His manager, JJ, tells him to lay low. Then the authorities break in and trank dart him. When X wakes up, he's in a diner. He starts looking around and starts noticing things are fishy. There's a stick up, and X isn't afraid because he knows it's all fake. Gibbons comes out and they talk. Then they trank X again. So in this movie, he gets knocked out 4 times.
Yeah, I just felt like they couldn't find a way to make transitions, so they just kept tranking him.
Yeah, there's 2 tranks, and then there's the narco knocks him out, hits him in the back of the head, and then there's a scene where they put a mask over his head, so like it's like he's coming into the world anew 4 different times in this movie.
I know. They honestly, at this point, they should just do one of those superhero scenes where they show the logo and they go da-da-da-da.
I know, for real, they should. That would have been better. X wakes up again, but this time on a military cargo ship. 2 other possible agents are with him, so they're testing those guys too. Then they're tossed out of the airplane and land on a cocaine farm. They get knocked out and taken by narcos. So there he goes. Knockout number 3. Trank 1, trank 2, knockout. The first 20 minutes, I think I do have a sound effect. Yeah, it's like a Spider-Man spider sense. When X wakes up, he and the other 2 guys are tied up. El Jefe comes in and starts slapping X around. X realizes it's no longer fake, and they fight their way out. As they are leaving, choppers begin shooting at them and the drug base. One of the guys takes some coke, and he leaves. There's the example right there where the guy is just going to do the bad thing, and he's out, right?
Yeah.
He's like a bag of cocaine. The other guy gets hit in the leg with a bullet. X does some amazing stunts on his motorbike and goes to help the guy who was shot. Then the Marines show up. Gibbons meets with X again to tell him the plan. X wants nothing to do with it, but Gibbons tells him he'll go to jail unless he infiltrates the gang. X has no choice but to join the NSA. What do you think about Gibbons? His power over things.
I don't know why he's just like throwing him into dangerous situations for no reason. Like, I thought you wanted him alive.
No, they don't care. Remember, they said expendable civilians, like people who die. It doesn't matter as long as we get what we want.
Yeah, but if everyone's gonna die eventually if you keep doing that.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Like, he didn't even have a mission to complete there.
No, he just had to survive.
Yeah. Like, what was the point of that? Like, just throw him in a mission. If he dies, he dies. Like, just try to get something out of him before he dies.
I guess they want to see if he was going to be a good leader, but he's not going to have people to lead.
Because they're all dead now.
I mean, he goes into this mission alone. Like, the real mission.
Because everyone else dies.
No, I'm saying they don't want them. They only wanted one guy. It was never supposed to be like a 3-man mission. So it didn't matter if you had good leadership qualities. It didn't make sense. So I don't know what was the point of the whole exercise. You're right. X goes to Prague. There he meets up with his liaison, Milan, a Czech policeman. Milan dislikes foreign interference, so he hates X. They go to a club where Yorgi's at. Yorgi's a funny name too. I think it's like, oh, he's sweet. It
reminds me of a dog.
Yorgi. Oh, like a corgi? You're like, oh, hey, Yorgi. Like, you're not going to be mean to... that guy's not like a thug, right? Yeah. Yorgi's a sweet dude. Anyways, Yorgi's at the club. X runs up to him, but he gets stopped. Then X rats Milan out as a cop, so that way he can get in good with the crew and join them. That was pretty dirty move right there. They could have killed the cop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. X's mission is to act like an intermediary for some rich investors who want stolen cars. X gives Yorgi a list of 9 cars to buy and a GTO for himself. Yelena, A99's negotiator, comes in and settles the price at $1.2 million. After they finish, the girls come in and it's party time. Business is done. Let the ladies in. You like that part?
Meh.
I would have thought you would have said, absolutely not, father. Those girls were being totally taken advantage of and terrible things.
They're not being paid?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're...
What if it's just their job?
Just to be the party girls and show up?
Yeah, unless they're part of the sex trade.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Yorgi. You know, he has a nice name, but dude's not nice.
So you think he owns them and they're slaves?
I don't know. And every time you see like a criminal...
You want me to have a reaction, but I don't have the specifics on this.
I don't know either. You saw the movie like I saw it. I didn't delve deeper into it.
I just assumed they were prostitutes and they were getting paid.
That makes it okay then?
Yeah, it's their job.
The next morning, Gibbons wakes X up. He wakes up again. They talk and X gives Gibbons tons of intel he got from Kirill while they were partying. X thinks he's done, but Gibbons changes the deal and wants him to dig deeper into the organization. Then X goes and meets Agent Shavers. He's NSA's tech guy. He gives X a bunch of cool James Bond gadgets. What do you think of all the gadgets? The dart guns, the bandages that blow up, the binoculars.
Kind of boring.
Super rad. You saw those binoculars? He can check the girl out.
Yeah, I got a note about it right here.
X goes back to A99 to get the cars, plus the GTO. Milan is working on his own, and he's surveilling the transaction. Right when the money is successfully transferred, Milan is heard, and Yorgi and X point guns at each other. They decide to trust each other and hunt Milan down together.
Isn't Milan a city?
It is, but in this movie, it happens to be a man. X shoots him with a blood-splattered tranq dart, convincing everyone that he killed Milan. X is now in the gang 100%. X parties with A99. Yorgi tells them they left Russia in 1999 and want to destabilize the world. Then Yorgi pawns Yelena off on him. He kisses her, and she tells him, never again. She takes him to his room, and when he gets there, there's a girl doing sexy dancing waiting for him. He hooks up with her. Inappropriate! Anyways, let's keep moving on. The next morning, X wakes up early to learn more about A99. He catches Yelena doing the same thing. They decide to meet up for lunch so that no one can hear them talk. Meanwhile, Yorgi gets a call where he finds out that X is an undercover agent. There's a spy in the spies group. At lunch, X tells Yelena that he's an agent. She admits she's also an agent. She asks him for asylum in the U.S. if she helps him get Yorgi and A99, and X agrees. Then Yelena tells him that the Russian scientists go down into the bunker at the mansion, and they're making a submarine carrying a chemical weapon. Then Kirill calls Yelena to tell her that Yorgi knows that X is an agent. She tells X, and they put on a show so that way it doesn't ruin her cover. X gets away, but before he's all the way gone, he gets masked and captured by 2 goons. When X is unmasked, once again, it's like he's coming to. He's in a theater with Gibbons. Gibbons tells him to go home. They will send a sweeper team to kill everyone. X tells him that he promised Yelena that he would take care of her. Gibbons says that he can't offer her asylum. This is the dumbest scene in the movie for me. So Gibbons is in a theater and people are singing opera to him. How much control did this guy have that he can call like the opera company to come out and just sing to him by himself?
Yeah. Well, I didn't get this at this point because he's like, you passed the test or something. And at this point, I got confused because I was like, was this whole thing before this also another one of his tests?
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think it was a test as much as he did the job. He found out what they were up to, and now they were going to blow up the whole area.
But he said something like that. He's like, you passed the test. I was like, wait a minute. Well, this was also fabricated? Like, the way that he framed things was very peculiar.
No, I just think that everything is a test. Is he going to be a real super agent after this? That kind of thing. Like, it's like a job audition the whole time. Like, he's doing it because there's no one else, but he wants to know.
He doesn't even want to be there.
Well, at the end, it seems like he does, right? Because he gets a call from them. Like, he's going to do another job, maybe?
Maybe the real victim here is X and not the woman because he's not getting paid.
No, he's not. He's actually being extorted, right? Because if he doesn't do it, he goes to jail.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any rights at all.
Victim here.
Yes, as I saw this movie, I did see that Vin Diesel was the victim here. X doesn't care what Gibbons says, and he infiltrates the mansion himself. He gets there and sees the Russian scientists celebrating the completion of their chemical weapon. Then Yorgi uses the weapon and kills all the scientists. X is spotted, but gets away just in time. X goes back to the house, and Milan has him at gunpoint. Then Yelena comes in and kills Milan. X tells Gibbons that he's going back to stop Yorgi. Then X gets Shavers to outfit his GTO with a bunch of gadgets. Then the NSA take X to the top of a mountain in a helicopter. He jumps out of the helicopter with his snowboard and starts snowboarding down the mountain. Goons on snowmobile attack, but he's able to get around them. He starts a major avalanche on purpose to take out the communication towers, but at the end is captured by Anarchy 99. Back at the mansion, Yorgi tells X his plan to destroy entire cities, causing mad chaos. Then the NSA come in and fight begins. Yorgi launches his submarine with the chemical weapons and escapes on a boat. X kills Kirill with a heat-seeking missile, and then shoots Yorgi, causing him to hit a mountain and explode. So he kills them both. X gets his GTO and chases his submarine. He eventually harpoons it and shimmies onto it. He scuttles the submarine into the water, making the chemical weapon inert and saving the day. Gibbons shows up and grants Yelena asylum. Then she and X go to Bora Bora and make out. Lastly, Gibbons calls them for another mission. The end. All right. Could this movie still be made today?
I guess so.
All right. Do you have any problems with it? Any notes you want to share?
Yeah, I told you I have 3.
You said you had 4.
One of them was I was supposed to bring up in the podcast, but you didn't bring up the scene.
What scene was it?
It was a scene where it opened and these old people drove up and they had a bumper sticker that says, skateboarding is a crime. and it was like, anyone with that prestigious of a car is not putting a bumper sticker on it.
Oh, the Corvette, Senator Hodgkins's car?
I don't know if it was him, but it was just a really, really nice car. And it's like, why would you put a bumper sticker on that? For something as stupid as skateboarding is a crime. I understand if it was like your company or your business, but it was just literally a picture of a skateboarder saying, skateboarding is a crime.
Well, and back then, this is like the extreme time, like the early 2000s, like extreme sports, skating, snowboarding, all the surfing. Rollerblading, surfing. And so this was like the X kind of time. So those guys were like troublemakers still. Now they're like, they're in the Olympics now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but back then it was a different time. Any other notes?
That when Yelena tried to do the money, X told her the big boys are talking and so you should leave.
Okay. You don't think that would be made today?
Probably not.
Yeah, because he's the hero in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Although he is acting like an Anarchy 99 member, so he might be acting that way to get in.
And he called her a princess, and then he called her ice made heart.
Oh, he said, get some ice from your heart if you can find it?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good line, actually. I thought that was funny. All right, what else?
The whole eagle eye glasses that can see through women's clothing, being every little boy's dream.
Yeah, kind of stupid and cheesy. When he like used it to see the Russian scientists, he actually saw it like through brick walls, and he saw it like HD TV. Like, it was just so dumb.
And also, like, half of her was just like her naked, and half of her was like her literal skeleton.
It was like skeleton, and there like he could change like the settings, but then you could see her without her pants, but you see her with a brassiere. So how do you see? Like, I'm sorry, you see through her shirt, but you can't see through her brassiere. Like, it's just because it's a PG-13 movie, right? So it's so stupid. You're right.
And then I just think that the whole every little boy's dream comment is kind of weird. And then I also think it's weird that if it's every little boy's dream, then why are two grown men like discussing and being overjoyed about it? That's kind of embarrassing.
All right. So I'll tell you something right now. On the back of a comic book, back in the day, they used to have like these little things where you can like earn points and then you can get things. And one of the most popular things were x-ray glasses. I mean, they're not real, right? But you're like, I need to get these x-ray glasses. So if you look at any comic book, you will find like x-ray glasses ads in there for boys to like send $5 by mail to this place so they can send you x-ray glasses. But you know you're not going to see naked ladies with it.
Well, what do they even do?
They don't do anything. I think they're lies. They used to also have like swimming monkeys. That was another very popular ad in like comic books. I'll find them for you. You watch. I'm going to find it for you like tomorrow because I have some digitized comics. And I'm going to show you some of these and you're going to be like, what is going on with these people? It's just really funny. All right. What else?
When Corgi's the main villain, right?
Yorgi. He's not Corgi. He's Yorgi.
Yorgi's the main villain?
Yes.
So Yorgi tells Yelena that because he's going to go hang out with X, that make sure he doesn't get lonely. Don't be shy.
Yeah, kind of like pawning her off like a prostitute almost.
Yeah, but she's literally their like finance person.
Yeah, it is weird her position that she was helping with like the finance stuff. And then she said herself, I'll be with you if you pay me. Or if there's enough money, I'll be with you too. Remember? She has that comment. Did you write that down?
No.
No,
but I didn't understand it.
Kind of like saying, well, I'll be with you too if there's enough money. Like, so kind of like saying she's a gold digger. She goes wherever the money's at. Later on, we find out she's a spy, right?
Yeah, but I think that's what she was implying, not that she was also a prostitute.
I mean,
I think she was just implying that she was like, okay, just like pay me. Like, I think she was saying like, I don't care about you. I care about your money.
No, I agree. But I'm saying like, if she's hanging out with the guy for the money.
I just think that there's a difference in a prostitute and a gold digger.
Okay.
She can be a gold digger and not be a prostitute.
I know that's a good question. I don't know if there's you think there's a difference between a prostitute and a gold digger?
Yeah. Because she might not exactly be getting just straight up cash money flow. She's getting a lifestyle. She's getting expensive things. She's getting like that kind of stuff.
All right. I can see that. I don't know necessarily if there's a big difference in the way she said it. Like, well, I'll be with you too if you have enough money.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was kind of weird. Like to talk about your finance like person that way.
Yeah. She seemed to be way more powerful in the organization than just one of the girls that were in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also like, the whole thing is like, are they dating? Are they not? Like, why would you do that to your girlfriend? That's just disgusting.
Well, I don't think they are.
I know, but it was like the whole time that was kind of like the thing that she was kind of his right-hand woman. I
would say Yorgi doesn't see her as his girlfriend, and he probably sees women as expendable the way they treat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like assets just to use and then throw away kind of thing.
But yeah, I thought that was a little weird.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, anything else?
Yeah, they made it not a plot twist. That I don't like that. Because the whole point was that she is a spy as well. And it was supposed to be like, I'm a spy as well. Plot twist. But they gave it away by like him seeing her like looking a certain way when like seeing the cop shot. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, like, it's all in your eyes, princess. Like, I knew, like, it was you, like, you're a spy. And it's like, they're trying to make him a better spy and a smarter person than a, like, trained spy. Like, he has no training. He's just some sports person. And he's trying to be, like, this super smart, better spy than her, and she's been a spy like her whole life, like CIA basically, but for different country,
for Russia, yeah.
And then like they're just making her, and I feel like that's solely because like she's the woman, like she's like, oh, I got you all figured out, like that kind of thing. Like, why wouldn't she be like it would have been so much fun if it was like, plot twist, I'm not with them at all. Like, it wasn't much of a plot twist.
No, I mean, I would say that the look she gives them, that's like foreshadowing. Like, yeah. I didn't necessarily pick up on it the first time I watched it. I didn't think she was the spy. Him knowing isn't about her being bad at her job. It's about him just being the best at everything. Yeah. Like the guy kills Yorgi. There are trained NSA agents that have machine guns, and they're all like pinned and they're getting shot. And he kills Kirill, and then he kills Yorgi, even though he doesn't know how to shoot a gun. And so like he kills him from far away, even though Yorgi's shooting at him. Like, he's better than everybody. So they just make him the best thing of all time, like the most incredible human of all time. Well,
I can say the shooting thing because he's a extreme sports person. I think like range shooting can be an extreme sport.
No, I don't see him using an AK shooting at a boat, and when he's shooting it, he's shooting terribly.
I don't know. He's just a crazy person.
Yeah, her being a spy was kind of like, it was like the plot twist they're trying to do.
But it was like a lukewarm plot twist. Like, oh, didn't see that one coming.
Everybody saw it coming because Yorgi knew from the beginning she was a spy.
Yeah, so they're just kind of like saying like, oh, this lady's useless.
Yeah, they just been using her for maybe like as a double agent. I don't even know what they were thinking.
Like, I just think like, way to make a strong female character.
Yeah, well, I don't think they made her a strong female character at all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's this problem that she's supposed to be this cool spy, like, kind of character, but, like, she just kind of sucks. She's just lukewarm, boring, not very intelligent, according to these people, because they all figured her out, and she's supposed to be a spy. And she is trying to, like, the whole point is that she's saying, like, basically, I'm only, like, being with you because I need asylum in the U.S.
Yeah.
And then he, like, supposedly dies. And then she's like, I don't need it. Like, I don't need asylum. What's the point anymore? Like you've been working your whole life to get asylum in a different country. And you're going to, like, throw this out now? I like, you've been trapped inside this country for all this time.
Well, they forgot about her. So she was a Russian spy. She would love to go back to Russia. But then they just forgot about her because things changed over there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she's been trapped because of that.
Yeah, for a couple
years. And because
years.
of all that. And now she finally has a chance to escape still, and she gives it up for no reason.
Yeah, that was a weird part right there. I don't even remember that part where they think he's dead and then he comes out of the water.
Like, she's just so...
useless.
Yeah, just such a shallowly made character. Like, she has no depth in her character.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could tell that the movie is hyper masculine. Hyper about a guy being a stud, and the only role that a woman would have in a movie like this is to make the guy look better.
But I just think it could have still been that kind of masculine bro, like super crazy action movie with her also being like cool. Like, doesn't that add to her attractiveness that she's this confident, cool spy? Like, isn't that also a thing? Like, nah. Or does she always just have to be a ditz? Like, why is it?
I think she just has to be hot and the rest doesn't matter. I think that's how the movie is being made. First off, I don't even know how good an actress she is. There's a scene where he tells her, I'm a spy, and then she laughs hard for like 30 seconds. But her laugh is so forced and so ridiculous that it made me laugh. Her laugh was so weak, it made me laugh. So the lady's probably not even a good actress. I'm just saying, she's gorgeous. And they only make her make the guy look better. So in a scene where he needs to escape, he says, hey, pretend to shoot at me. Like, he's telling her what to do. So that way he looks good, not her.
Yeah, I just thought it was a strange angle they took to make this woman look so useless.
Yeah, there's a scene too where they switch driving. It seemed lazy. Yeah, lazy for sure. Lazy for sure. There's a scene where they switch cars driving. No, they switch driver seats. So she's driving and then she's like, I don't know. How am I going to drive? Like, if she's a spy, she should know how to be able to drive a car, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff. It is a little ridiculous, but you're right. I can get it. Does it pass the Bechdel test?
No.
No, it doesn't. Bechdel test is a test to check for female representation in the movie. There are 3 criteria. Criteria number 1, are there 2 or more named females?
Yeah. Yelena, there's his manager.
And JJ.
And then there's this lady trying to get him on some kind of show or something in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, the little blonde lady, right? All right. Criteria number 2, do they talk to each other?
The business lady and the manager
Have
talk.
a conversation, yeah. Criteria number 3, do they talk to each other about anything other than a man?
No, because the manager's basically yelling, be like, back off, like, stop talking to him. Like, he doesn't want to do it. Just leave him alone.
Right. So it does not pass the Bechdel test.
I'd say this movie's definitely not a very good movie for female representation, which, you know.
Or female empowerment either.
Yeah. I just think in general, like, a lot of people say, well, maybe it's not about that. Like, the movie is not about there being enough women in the movie, because what if women are not in the scene of the movie? Like, they're not in the style of the movie and that such things. Like, sure. If it's about...
They're doing like a World War II movie.
Yeah.
And all the soldiers are men, of course. Yeah.
But I think there is women in this movie, and the way they're portrayed is they're portrayed poorly. And they're just used for the purpose of just being there and being pretty. It's like a clickbait almost, just like way to get clicks, way to put something on the trailer. Poster.
Yeah.
And so I think that, like, in those senses, that's more important. I think it's not about the amount of women in a movie. I think it's about the way they're portrayed. Okay.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, I get it. It isn't one of those movies where a female has any type of equality in a role or anything. She's just there to make the dude look cool.
Yeah, so I thought that obviously this movie's not going to pass the Bechdel test, but even in general, the female characters that were there were just very weak characters.
Right. All right, anything else before we move on?
No.
Thank you for tuning in to Papi Approved Movies.
If you like this episode, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast app, or like our podcast on YouTube. If you watched till the end of today's episode, comment down below the motorcycle emoji.
We put out an episode twice a month.
If you want to see extra podcast content, follow our TikTok at Papi Approved Movies.
If you want to suggest a movie for us to watch and critique,
email us at papiapprovedmovies@gmail.com.
That's papiapprovedmovies@gmail.com. No spaces, no caps.
We'll try our best to get to your suggestion. And remember, it has to be PG-13.
I'm Papi.
And I'm Natalie.
See you next time.
Bye.